The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how we can analyze scenarios within RiverLogic's EO+. So the first step is to sign in, and we're going to navigate to the Analyze page. On the Analyze page, you'll see a list of your scenarios. To get started, we can select our first scenario that we would like to compare. You'll see here that our COIs are expanded. We can also click here to expand our lever categories and then click again to see all of our levers. It's important to note that your objective function is both within your lever category and is also noted here at the top of your scenario. Scenario comparison within EO Plus is very straightforward. We simply click the plus sign and select the next scenario that we would like to compare. Within EO Plus, you can compare up to 5 scenarios at one time. I'm just going to use 3 for now. So I now see my 3 scenarios lined up side by side, and I can see the COI comparisons down here as well as the expanded levers, which I'm going to go ahead and collapse for now. It's important to note here that we have what's called an anchor, and the anchor determines what your target scenario is. So that target scenario is going to be the scenario to which your other scenarios are compared. So I can move this and select scenario 1 as the target and see that these values are now being compared to scenario 1, and the scenario 1 values are gray. So I'm going to go back and select the base scenario as our target. And the color scheme here is relatively straightforward. So this blue indicates that within net income in scenario 1, our net income is higher than it was within the base scenario. In scenario 2, we see that net income was lower. Under capacity utilization, we don't see any significant difference across the 3 scenarios. Despite seeing slightly higher, so 5.7% higher capacity utilization in scenario 1 as compared to the base scenario, we don't see that it's blue because that has to do with the threshold that we set within our key optimization indicator when we set it up. If you remember, you can set increasing as better or decreasing as better, and you can also determine a threshold value, either numeric or percentage, in order to determine what a significant difference would be within your business. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the key optimization indicators and your ability to drill down into these key optimization indicators. In order to see the comparison, you'll need to open the COI visualization for one of the scenarios that is not marked as the target scenario. So I'm actually going to set scenario 1 as the target here, and you'll see that the threshold values have updated. And I'm going to drill into the COI visualization of demand shortage within the base scenario. So this is our key optimization indicator for demand shortage, and we see that there is a difference of 63,000 of unmet demand within the base scenario as compared to scenario 1. Just a few things to note here. This magnifying glass indicates an associated Power BI report if there is one available. We have settings right here, and we also have a sort by performance button right here. In order to drill down to the next level of detail, you can click this button. And here we see the next level of detail, which is at the family level. And we're able to see that we have 73,000, a difference of 73,000 of unmet demand within the base scenario within the Harper family. We see here that we have associated Power BI reports. And down here, you can collapse the level of detail if you'd like. So in order to analyze the Power BI report, you simply click the magnifying button and your Power BI report will pop up. And once you're finished looking at this, you can either navigate back to your COI visualization by hitting the back button or the back button in your browser. Alternatively, you can go back to the Analyze page if you'd like to analyze a new set of scenarios. And that completes our scenario analysis within EO+.